But it's freezing. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the little tiny town of Bansko, Bulgaria. I'm Kristin, and you're watching Traveling with Kristin, where we travel around the world and life in the digital nomad lifestyle. And today, we are freezing our butts off in Bansko. I'm gonna go back inside. This is, oh wait, here I'll show you. This is my view of the ski resort. There's the top of the mountain up there, where every other digital nomad from co-working Bansko is, except me, because the lines were so long when I went to get my ski pass that I decided to just, how do I close? To just come back tomorrow and not go today because it's too ambitious. But I did want to show you my apartment. So one of the things that people really like about Bansko is how affordable it is, especially coming from a ski resort in, let's say, Europe or the US or Canada. So I'll give you a little bit of the prices here. I'm at Mountain View Resort, and you can get anywhere in town, you can get an apartment here for about, it seems like the high season rate is around 200 to 250 euro per month. Although in the summer, when there's not as many people, it's even cheaper. And I just got my ski pass, and it comes out to about $25 per day for 20 days. You can get a season pass for 1,500 Bulgarian lev, which is about 800 euro, I think. So I went with just 20 days because I'm here for 2 months, and I don't think it's worth it to get a season pass for 2 months. So yeah, this is my little digital nomad apartment, fully equipped with Google Home, per my friend John. Thank you, John, for letting me rent from you while you're in Tenerife. And if you guys, so the guy who I'm renting from is currently in Tenerife. So if you haven't seen my Tenerife video in the Canary Islands, check that out. So yeah, here we go. This is the living room. Heater, very important. We've got views from pretty much every room. As you can see, there's a lot of snow. Fully equipped Google Home, TV and everything here. Hello, Google Home. This is a 1-bedroom apartment. Here we have the kitchen. It's quite cozy though. I like having the mountain view from everywhere. Oh, these are funny photos. So these are all other digital nomads who have come to visit John and had dinner parties. There's me from this summer. And we just hold a random item from the house and make a serious face and take a photo because we're really funny like that, straight out of Bansko. So these are all other digital nomads who live here. And why do digital nomads live in Bansko? Well, it's because there's a co-working space here called Co-working Bansko. So there could be like anywhere from 50 to 100 or more digital nomads here at any given moment. Here we have a pull-up bar that I'm probably never using. This is the hallway. You've got ski stuff, snowboard, lots of jackets. This is like the ski closet, basically, which is nice because when you have wet ski stuff, you don't want to be tracking it through the house. Very nice and organized here. Ah, my cappuccino. We'll take that. I'm wearing long underwear. And here is the bedroom. Nice down comforter, very warm, very necessary. So this is pretty nice because, you know, you get a whole apartment at a ski resort for the price of, let's say, a night in a ski resort at a hotel is probably going to run you at least $250 a night, or $500 or $1,000 depending on where you are. So it's pretty nice to have a whole apartment for that price. And we got views. The co-working space from here is about like a 20-minute walk. And the bathroom. So there's 1 bedroom and 2 bathrooms. We really think that this shower is funny because it has the smallest bathtub. It's like a Japanese bathtub or something. But yeah, that is that. So it's short and sweet apartment tour. Everything you need though. I'm about a 5-minute walk to the gondola. So I will be basically working between here and the co-working space. And this is my home for 2 months. So I'll be in this apartment for 1 month, and then when Josh gets back from the Canary Islands, I'll move to another apartment. But it's really cool to come back here and see the difference in the change of seasons between winter and summer. And I actually am editing the apartment tour video from my apartment this summer, which was only €150 per month. And that will be up in the next couple weeks on my channel, Traveling with Kristin. So make sure to subscribe if you're interested in traveling around the world and living the laptop lifestyle. So I'm here every single day for the next 75 days, and then also weekly on my show, Digital Nomad TV. So bye from Bansko. Let me know, what do you guys think of this apartment? Would you want to go skiing somewhere where you can pay €250 per month instead of €250 per day? Let me know. Hey Thompson, oh, good morning in Brazil. It's probably a lot warmer there. How hot is it in Brazil right now? Should I go back outside? Let's lay down here. Oh, these are awesome pillows, by the way. Look at these pillows. They have hand warmers built into them. Is Brazil warmer than 1 degree Celsius? Or I think it's like -7 right now. It's summer, very hot. I was in Brazil in December 1st. I landed in Recife, Brazil. So from December 1st until now, I have been in Brazil, Recife and Puerto de Galinhas. I've been in Buenos Aires. I've been in Florida, Austin, Texas, Florida again, Amsterdam, Sofia, Bulgaria, and now Bansko, Bulgaria, where I am really excited to just sit in one place and work online and be cozy and go skiing and not travel for a while. Even though this is the Traveling with Kristin channel and I have videos coming from like 10 countries in the next couple of weeks, I'm not going to travel. I'm going to edit. I'm going to work. I'm going to do relocations for my company. And that's the part that's very key about working remotely for yourself, is you have to have a lot of discipline to be able to work while traveling, and you need to know when to balance travel with not traveling. So I do see people burn out a lot from traveling and not be productive while traveling, but I've been doing this for 15 years, so I've got it down. So you are, yeah, March has better weather, I think. I was born in Florida, in Vero Beach, Florida, which is about 2 hours from Miami, north of Miami. So every time I tell people in Bulgaria where I'm from, they're like, Miami. And then they're like, why are you here? What are you doing in Bulgaria? But I think some of the people who've never left Bulgaria, they don't know how good they have it here. I was at dinner with some other digital nomads last night, including some who are Bulgarian, and they've traveled all around the world, and they're like, we really love Bulgaria. And I said, I know, I've been to 60 countries and I love it here. And I think some of the locals don't realize what an amazing country they have. So if you're Bulgarian and you're watching this, know that people from all around the world really love your country for many reasons, and we keep coming back, and we want to stay for a long time. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get to work. It was a long day of travel yesterday, and we did presentations at the co-working space. So I'm tired. Which countries do I find the most interesting? Well, I think every country is interesting, and there are certain times in my life when certain countries are more to kind of recover and get healthy, relax, be very productive, because there's not so many distractions. I mean, there could be. There's in here. You can party all day, every day if you want, but you can also choose to live just a low-key lifestyle. So that's why I like coming here. But there have been times in my life where I've really been in the mood to be in like a tropical place or something like that. But I would say I guess as far as culture is concerned, I would find the most interesting place I've ever been probably to be Japan. So I spent 2.5 months in Japan in 2018, and I spent them in Tokyo on the northern island of Hokkaido, which has the most snowfall annually in the world, and also in Kyoto and Hiroshima. And I'm still editing some of the videos from that time, so those will be out soon. But I find the culture of Japan to be super unique. I've really never been to any other country that could be comparable. Whereas there are a lot of European countries that have things in common, there are a lot of Latin American countries that have things in common. I can't compare Japan to really any other place. Let's see. Thompson says, I imagine traveling is a great experience in many ways. In the culinary area, was there one that I liked the most with the best food and drink? Ooh, I mean, Japan also has really amazing food, but it's not necessarily the healthiest because I think a lot of the food is like, it looks very beautiful, but it can't be natural. So I think there's like a lot of artificial dyes and things like that. Oh, you're a journalism. So you ask a lot of questions. Well, that's good. You're asking very good questions. I really like these questions, actually. Strange culinary experiences. Well, Thailand comes to mind because there's such good food in Thailand. The weirdest culinary experience I've ever had was in the Philippines. I just tried foods there that I've never had before. And I know some of my friends have as well. My friend Tom Kugler, who's a blogger, you should follow him on Instagram because he posts lots of weird food things. In Philippines. There's lots of like dishes with like blood cooked into them, like intestines and blood sausage, and lots of interesting seafood dishes. So I wouldn't say it's my favorite cuisine in the world. No offense, Filipinos. I think you're amazing people and I love you. But it was the weirdest food experience. What else? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. In Brazil, what is in it? Maybe I did eat it. In Brazil, I had a lot of caipirinhas. Is that how you found my channel? Through the live pool bar caipirinha video? I will put that on a card because I think that was a funny live video. My friend and I were very delirious. We'd been traveling all day and we finally got to our destination, and the only thing keeping us motivated was the idea of drinking caipirinhas in the pool. It was the best drink I've probably ever had. It was full of sugar though. Let's see, what other interesting food experiences. I think like some of the best food that I really like is I really love salmon. So I like Norway. I like Scandinavian countries and Vancouver. Like, I think I've had some of the best sushi in the world in Vancouver, actually. Japan, yes, as well, but Vancouver. What kind of music do I like? I have been getting really into electronic music over the past few years, and techno especially. I've been to the Amsterdam dance event in Amsterdam, of course, maybe 3 or 4 years. And I've been wanting to learn how to DJ ever since before there were CDs, so a really long time ago. And I have been learning that this year. So I put on my list of annual goals to DJ a live set by the end of 2019. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I really like techno, house music, tech house. Oh, bean stew. Figured. I'm like talking about techno and then I say bean stew. Um, this is in the live chat. Thompson is asking me about if I've tried this dish in Brazil where he is. Yeah, I think I did try that. Yeah, and also acai. I had a lot of acai in the days that I was there. Thompson, thanks for hanging out and watching. I don't know who else is here, but I'm just gonna enjoy this view. Life is good, guys. Appreciate every day. One of my friends posted a very sad post on Instagram today that his friend passed away from cancer at like 27 or 28. So try to keep things in perspective, even when you're having a bad day, which I'm not, but I do have them obviously as well. So even when you're having a bad day, just remember what's important. And one of the practices I have is to do a gratitude journal every morning. So I did it this morning as well. I've been doing that since I think maybe April or May, every single day. I recommend it. Thompson said people have many prejudices about religion and different customs. I imagine that if you were traveling, you met people very diverse. How is this experience? So one of the things that I've noticed actually in traveling is that, yes, the world is very beautiful and diverse, and people have many different customs. But over the years, whereas at the beginning I used to notice the ways that people were different, now I'm noticing the ways that they're similar. And now the world to me feels, it's still very expansive and diverse and wonderful and magical and like awe-inspiring in nature. And it's amazing that like in just a couple days, still the concept of air travel blows my mind. To go from Buenos Aires in the southern hemisphere in the middle of summer to winter in Texas to winter in Europe is like in the course of 1 week is crazy. But I think that I do find that people are very similar. I find that every type of personality that you can come across exists in every single culture. So you have like, the class clown, the yogis, the party animals, like the nerds. You have everybody. And I think that that's just, I don't know, just a reminder that no matter, I know we've heard it so much, like it's what's on the inside that counts, and it doesn't matter like what you wear or the color of your skin or whatever. We're all people. And it's like that becomes so impeccably clear after having been to, I don't know at what point it was, but like 60 countries now. And it's like, I see the old men playing checkers or drinking their coffee, and I see like women chatting. It's like everyone's like doing the same thing in life. Like everybody wants to do fun things. Everybody loves food. Everybody likes to relax. Everybody likes to watch TV. Like everybody just likes the same stuff. So I've seen a lot of different cultures, but for the most part, people are very welcoming. I would never say that a country has like mean people. I think generally 99% of the people are nice everywhere I go. There's always a few people who are maybe not nice or in a bad mood or whatever. But even if I don't speak the same language as them, um, I don't know, I'm always treated in a friendly manner. I mean, even when you meet like a rude waiter or something like that, like maybe they're just having a bad day. So, does that answer your question in a roundabout way? Sure, you can post this on your blog. Um, I have been traveling for many years continuously. Yes, I have been traveling on and off for 15 years. So some years I have a home base, some years I don't. I had a home base in Costa Rica for 8 years. I've been fully nomadic for maybe like 3 or 4 years of my life where I didn't have any apartment or house, just lived out of a suitcase. And that's what I'm doing right now. And I've also had times where I've stayed for like a few months or rented a place in the US, but traveled 6 months of the year, things like that. So I actually had a travel blog over 10 years ago, but that was before blogging was really a thing. So I didn't keep up with it, but I've always loved travel and I've always loved sharing. So I committed to doing that, to sharing as much as I can. And yes, I am writing a book. Actually, that is one of my goals while I'm here. Okay, you want to hold me accountable? I have set a goal to finish the manuscript of my first book by March 10th. So my plan is to write in the mornings, maybe go snowboarding for an hour or so. So get up really early at like 5 a.m., write, snowboard, and then start my work day after that. Maybe around like 11 a.m. or so, or even noon, because I'm ahead of most events and customers. Although I do relocations all around the world, but a lot of them are in North America. Yeah, 7 to 10 hours ahead. So I need to work later in the day here. It depends like where I'm traveling, what hours I'm working. So yes, my first book will be called Digital Nomad 101, the ultimate guide to achieving the laptop lifestyle or location independent lifestyle. And I'm just going to put all of the information that I have about how I've been able to live this way for 15 years, how I've helped over 1,000 people one-on-one as my relocation clients do the same, and just write a guide for how to do it, because I get so many questions every day. I get a lot of messages on Facebook and Instagram, and people want to have like phone calls and they want me to help them, but I only have so many hours in the day. So I thought the best way to do that would just be to write a book with everything I know, and then it will be cheap and easy for people to consume that information. I actually started it 2 years ago, but then I didn't pick it back up for like the past year. So this is my goal for the first quarter of 2019. So yeah, I'll let you know. Actually, I'll post the link if you want to pre-order or get information on it. I will post the link in the description and in the comments. I do have a Facebook. It's Traveling with Kristin is my Instagram and my Facebook and my website. And that's the best way to see me. Hi, Pi. Pi's in New Zealand. Somebody was writing to me on Instagram yesterday if I'm going to New Zealand, and I think that I might do that this year. I might spend the second half of 2019 either in Australia, New Zealand, or South Africa. Haven't decided yet. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. It's so much more fun on the live chat when it's not just me talking to myself, when I can answer questions and interact with you. Although I don't have a problem just talking to the camera either, as you can tell. I like to talk. One of my friends, Joey Ingram, who has a YouTube channel called, I don't know, just Joey Ingram or maybe Chicago Joey or something. And he calls me a professional talker since I was on one of his podcasts before. But anyway, the name stuck. So, did you guys like the tour of my apartment? I'm going to sign off because I'm going to go back to work. But hey, come back tomorrow. Thank you, Thompson. A kiss to you as well. I will be here every day live streaming. I don't know what day or what time and which backdrop you will see. It might be the snow tomorrow. But I'll be here every day until at least I think April 1st. And then if it's going well, I'll keep live streaming every day. Sometimes will be 1 minute, sometimes will be 30 minutes, maybe longer. All right, guys. Have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow here on Coffee with Kristin. Where is my coffee? I gotta go find it.